Hi, I'm Dave Blankenship, information agent. This is going on my blog. I was at Moss Camp yesterday. Oh, it was so cool. Run well by the great Kurt Rowland from Covenant Technology Partner. Had a great conversation with the first company to ever host SharePoint. That was neat. And I even saw my old buddy Glenn Goldberg, who is now with Oakwood Systems. They have the best slogan out there. Technology is hardball. Get a good bat. Glenn used to host the Power Builder user group that I was running out at Quilogy for a while when I was in leadership there. Now there's a great company, right? Quilogy. Randy Schilling, right, is one of the leading companies out there in the technology world right now. I took classes from Randy when he had one employee. He was always so nice to me, always so gracious. What a great guy. You understand why he has such a good business. I'm booking my flight tonight to change the topic to SMB Nation East, New York City on May 1st, networking with a bunch of folks who were coding with Bill Gates and his family thought he was still crazy, right? Going to be great fun. Harry Brolsford, what a great guy, nice guy. Harry put in all the SMB servers for the Peace Corps worldwide. I'll bring it up again in a moment. Coolest stuff though is coming up, Gateway Innovation Conference here in St. Louis on April 29th, stlinnovate.com. If you're not from St. Louis, you're thinking of selling into the IT market, this is the meeting to go to. It's expensive, but check out both the attendee list. It will keep updating. You'll see who the position players are. Check out all the St. Louis-based CIOs who are advisors to it, big names. And it is the who's who of IT companies in St. Louis and the CEOs, the CTOs and the CIOs. You'll want to be there. I've also been hearing about it for months, both at the Missouri Venture Forum and at Bounce Back St. Louis, Missouri Venture Forum with Willem Bakker, what a great guy. Bounce Back St. Louis, various people, including Jim Brasunas, who comes in there, and of course the great Blair Forlaw, one of my heroes. If you haven't heard of Bounce Back St. Louis, it's bouncebackstl.net. Its focus is to retain IT talent in transition in the St. Louis region. St. Louis is deep with IT types. St. Louis doesn't want to lose them to Seattle, Washington, D.C., wherever. St. Louis, engineering geeks, right? We helped put the first men on the moon. So the great thing about Bounce Back St. Louis is you don't see all of the depth on there that you might see from one of the agendas. This was from the last meeting that was there. I spoke at the meeting before. St. Louis, Greater St. Louis Works.com, which is part of the Regional Commerce and Growth Association. If you haven't heard of the St. Louis Regional Commerce, St. Louis Regional Chamber and Growth Association, RCGA, it connects business and civic communities in the 16-county bi-state region. Whether supporting public policy and infrastructure initiatives or attracting new jobs, capital, and talent, the RCGA is leading the way to a greater St. Louis. It's wonderful, and I was fortunate enough to present on Java there about 4 years ago to the IT group there. Don Winter of Boeing took the presentation, and didn't poke me in the eye at the end of it, so that was awfully nice of him. I want to read the other organizations that are in there. Society of Information Management in St. Louis, the Association for Information Technology Professionals, the Black Data Processing Associations, the Missouri Career Center, the HR Management Association, CATE, the Center for Application of Information Technology, that's the geeks at Washington University, the Catholic Employment Network, the Lawler Organization, Right Management, which is part of Manpower St. Louis Today, which is the Post-Dispatch, Webster University, Trainiac, Innovate St. Louis, Frank Stokes, and St. Louis Community College. It's got all the big players, and you want to be there if you haven't heard about Bounce Back yet, whether you're looking for people or you come on the market as an IT person. If you're interested in the St. Louis IT market and are an IT person in transition, you might come out. I'll be speaking on Tuesday morning from 9:30 to 11 at the headquarters of the St. Louis County Library. Been invited by Joel Reiner at the Missouri Career Center. I'll be speaking with my friend Steve Lawler and with, I don't know if it's a CIO or what have you, of Centene and of Scottrade. Scottrade is hosting this St. Louis Innovate conference, so it'll be pretty neat to be there. I'll be talking on, Steve will talk on bounce back, I will talk on the IT market and doing temp kind of work, because I worked with a lot of temp firms over time, and so I'm considered somewhat of a knowledgeable person on that. By the way, I made a decision to go back to corporate IT world, whether temp work or permanent. Run my business on the side for a while. I try to rebuild my retirement funds that I tapped to survive over the last 10 months. I'm targeting an IT analyst position in the corporate or government world. Want to be all over SharePoint. I had to create a one-page summary for that. I'll insert that with the link to this blog. And I also recently got contacted by another Blair, this one up in Winnipeg, those cool guys that have Nerds on Site, nerdsonsite.com. All I can say is you guys ought to send somebody out to SMB Nation. Harry's got the coolest tech tool companies out there, and having done all the Peace Corps servers around the world, I think you'll find some real synergies with the fact that you guys are in so many different nations now, and Bolivia and yada yada. So, but I'm today at the Crestwood Court here in St. Louis. Seen a little mall walking, some little old ladies, some artists, some young couples, mothers walking their kids. It's half empty, right? It was the Crestwood Mall, but it just kind of fell apart and Macy's pulled out. But it's on the big bounce back. See, it's clean, it's secure. They got Bank of America ATMs. They've got ArtSpace. What is ArtSpace? Well, it is all kinds of artists. They're putting in artists of all kinds, entertainment arts, dinner theaters, art shops, exhibits, dance studios, and it's really cool. So you have to come out and see it. May 2nd from noon to 9, ArtSpace takes off. They have see more about it at crestwoodcourt.com. I know Bill Schott, Saturday Night Live fame, will be performing that night, and they have a bunch of other things coming up. You St. Louis IT types need to know that as well, right? Come out here, bring your people in, meet down in the cafeteria downstairs, or the food court. You can, I'm doing this with my AT&T wireless card on my laptop right now. It's got great signals out here, so you can walk the mall, have your meetings, right, and bring the business back. In fact, I'm in an art business right now. I am in an organization that is new called Loopy's Market. Come down and explore. They've got an art wall behind me that you can come in, your kids can come in and just draw on. In fact, there's a couple partners that are here today, Peter and John, and they are here. Why don't you guys pronounce your name?
I'm Peter Crestwood.
Okay.
I'm John Tevlin.
Okay, cool. And it's just the coolest shop. Hadn't even opened shop, and they're letting me come in. They got a place to hang out. You'll love it here. So, one of the things though that we are all concerned about, and I was like, when I met them, I was like, oh yeah, we got to save this guy. Okay, there are two, count them, two only food court mall stores down there. There's a Subway and there's this guy. If you come there, this guy's been there forever, but he's about to go under. There's not enough customers. These people in the art studios, they need to eat, right, when they come here. Now, for God's sakes, his orange chicken is great, and with two sides, it's so good, and it's only $4.50. I don't have an interest in the business, just he's a good guy. He's got a great shop, so come around, come to the mall once a week, once a month, have a plate full, bring your friends, come have meetings. You will love the place, and I got to tell you, for the money, there is just not any better Cajun food in the St. Louis area. I've tried about all of his dishes. He's nice. I've been talking to the guy for a year and a half, because I was walking the mall before they made the acquisition, right, with the people that did it. So come to the Crestwood Court Mall. Come enjoy the art space. It is just happening. It's coming alive. You see the excitement happening with people, and you'll love the place. And of course, they got the movie theaters here and all that. So, you know, IT types, hey, you can rent the movie theaters and have your meetings as well. And save the place, because it's just a wonderful, beautiful place. And come do business with the Lubies guys, because they're cool and they're fun to talk to. So that's it. That's all. Have a great day. See you.